When people hear the name Sadako, the first thing that often comes to mind is the iconic scene of her crawling out of a TV, terrifying people to death with her haunting gaze. But in reality, that moment is just a small part of her story. Sadako's tale is far more intricate and captivating than most realize. In today's video, we'll dive deep into Sadako's story and uncover the true origins behind this chilling character. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Legend Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. When it comes to famous Japanese onryo, aside from the four great onryo of ancient Japan, the most well-known modern onryo are undoubtedly Sadako and Kayako. Sadako Yamamura, also known simply as Sadako, is the iconic protagonist of the horror film The Ring. Her character originated from the Ring series of novels written by Japanese author Koji Suzuki. Interestingly, Sadako's mother, Shizuko Yamamura, and some of the scenes in the novel are inspired by real-life events. The most famous part of Sadako's story is the scene where she crawls out of a television and seemingly scares a man to death with her terrifying gaze. However, it's more accurate to say that the man was killed by Sadako's psychic powers. After all, the Ring series by Koji Suzuki is deeply rooted in themes of psychic abilities and the supernatural. Sadako is the child of Shizuko Yamamura and Heiichiro Ikuma. Her father was a psychiatrist, while her mother, Shizuko, was a psychic with supernatural abilities. Fascinated by Shizuko's powers, Ikuma fell in love with her, and the two eventually married, leading to Sadako's birth. The media heavily publicized Shizuko's psychic abilities, stirring both fascination and skepticism among the public. To prove her powers were real, Ikuma arranged a public demonstration. However, the performance ended in failure. The crowd's collective disbelief and silent hope that she would fail created a psychological pressure that Shizuko could sense. This overwhelming negativity suppressed her psychic abilities, leading to her breakdown. Unable to cope with the humiliation, she ultimately threw herself into a volcano, ending her life. Following this tragedy, Ikuma resigned in disgrace and disappeared with his daughter, Sadako. Sadako's mother, Shizuko Yamamura, was inspired by a real-life psychic named Mifune Chizuko, a clairvoyant from the Meiji era. Born in 1886, Meiji 19. Chizuko was renowned in Japan as the clairvoyant Chizuko. She gained fame in the summer of 1908, Meiji 41, when during a hypnosis experiment conducted by her brother, she used her clairvoyance to locate a gold ring in the sea. The character of Shizuko, with her psychic abilities, was directly modeled after Chizuko in The Ring. In the story, Sadako inherited even stronger psychic powers than her mother. However, due to Shizuko's tragic experiences, Sadako's father warned her not to reveal her abilities lightly. After graduating high school, 18-year-old Sadako moved to Tokyo and joined the flying troupe, becoming a trainee actor. It was there that she met Toyama, and the two fell in love. Sadako's supernatural abilities were discovered when she watched a television displaying images despite being unplugged. This eerie incident drew attention to her powers. Sadako's stunning appearance often drew envy from her senior colleagues, leading to her being ostracized within the troupe. Tensions escalated after a particular incident that further isolated her. A female lead in one of the troupe's stage productions mysteriously died in the dressing room. Following this tragedy, Sadako was chosen as the replacement for the lead role. Landing the lead role, coupled with her romantic relationship with Toyama, the troupe's popular sound technician, made Sadako a prime target for jealousy and resentment. Many of her peers schemed to embarrass her, including the prop designer, Itsuko. One day, while working alone on modifying a costume, Itsuko spotted a girl wearing a white dress with long hair covering her face walking past her. Convinced it was Sadako playing a prank, she confronted her, but Sadako acted as though nothing had happened. This incident hints at a pattern. Those harboring malice towards Sadako often experience strange and unsettling events around them. On the other hand, a series of strange incidents caught the attention of a journalist named Miyagi. Through her investigation, Miyagi traced the source of these events back to Sadako, the daughter of the renowned psychic Shizuko Yamamura. Under the guise of an interview, Miyagi approached Sadako, only to discover something shocking. There was another Sadako beside her. This revelation became the key to uncovering the truth behind the mysterious accidents. On the day of Sadako's stage performance, Miyagi collaborated with the prop designer, Itsuko, to expose Sadako's true nature. Their scheme revealed that Sadako could use her psychic powers to kill. It was also unveiled that years earlier, during her mother's public demonstration, Sadako had already used her abilities to kill the journalist who had slandered Shizuko. As Sadako grew, she became two separate individuals. One was the kind-hearted Sadako, who lived within the theater troupe, while the other was an entirely evil version of herself, capable of using her psychic powers to kill anyone she found undesirable. This malevolent Sadako was kept under control by her father, Ikuma, who used medication to suppress her and locked her away in their remote mountain home. Although the evil Sadako was confined to the mountains, she could still spiritually traverse to the kind-hearted Sadako and use her psychic abilities to kill. However, the possession was only temporary. Those who were targeted by the evil Sadako would experience strange signs, such as frequent hallucinations of a well and fragmented, disturbing images. A clear indication that someone was being targeted by the evil Sadako was the distortion of their face in photographs. When victims took pictures, their faces would appear grotesquely twisted, a sign that they had fallen victim to the malevolent Sadako. Journalist Miyagi confirmed that all the members of the flying troupe had been cursed by the evil Sadako, and they would soon meet their demise. She even urged them to kill the kind-hearted Sadako. With Sadako's body in tow, the troupe members followed the clues involving the ancient well and ventured into the mountains to find the evil Sadako, hoping to eliminate her and end the series of mysterious events. What they didn't realize was that when the kind-hearted Sadako came close to the evil Sadako, the two had the chance to merge. This reunion unlocked Sadako's full psychic potential. In an instant, Sadako used her abilities to mercilessly kill the troupe members and Miyagi, sealing their fates. Unable to cope with the killing spree, Sadako's father, Ikuma, in a desperate attempt to stop her, threw her into the ancient well under the influence of the medication. He sealed the well's mouth with stones, hoping to end the nightmare once and for all. However, what Ikuma didn't know was that Sadako's psychic powers turned her into an Onryo after her death, marking the beginning of the story in the ring. If you're interested in a more detailed explanation of the ring story, feel free to leave a comment below, and I can make another video to dive deeper into it next time. It's said that someone fainted while watching the ring in a theater, and rumors spread that the person died in the hospital. Although this was later debunked as a lie spread by irresponsible media, the fact that the film's horror was intense enough to scare someone to that extent only added to its viral popularity. If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.